Ah, depends on your time zone. This is a no Igbo. Yeah, I have come again today with vital information as it played out in court today. I want to bring it to your notice that the court was adjourned till Monday for Mazin Nandikano to prepare fully in his defense. In the upcoming case, we have a lot to expect. Mazin Nandikano needed time to prepare himself since he doesn't have any attorney. He is his own attorney. So going forward, especially on Monday, we shall be seeing a lot of events taking place in the court. Hopefully that it goes to the advantage of the accused. All right. So what happened was that court finally granted all the Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu protest arrested. Those ones that was arrested with Alo Ejimako, the counsel to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and another barrister too, and then about 6 or 9 other people who got arrested on the same day, which was on the 20th of October 2025. So they've been there, and now people are seen bearing their grievances, saying that if Sowore, who was arrested 2 days or 3 days later, which was like 2 days ago, he got arrested. So everybody was saying that if they fail to release him, that is going to smell bad for the country. And then Ohaneze Youth Wing has issued their own statement, and it's a sign of warning for government to prepare for the Occupy Abuja protest. So it's like they are planning to have a protest where everybody will still remain there until Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is released or otherwise. So a lot is going on. Then in the court granted Aloy Ejimako. That was coming from the magistrate court. He was granted bail of 500,000, as well as every other person that got involved in this. 500,000 naira bail on each of them. You have to provide your international passport. You have to make available your NIN, and then you have to show them your 3 years tax clearance and so many other things that was required of them. So now they are on bail. Then immediately after granting them bail, armed policemen was seen. They rushed into the court and dragged Sowore away, and nobody knows their destination. As at the time I came across this news today, like few minutes ago. So that is the situation report over there. And yesterday we had a program where we allowed people to call in to tell us what they think. So we want to know what people think about what has been happening in our land. We want everybody to participate. So I made a promise to open up the line. Whoever wants to call in should feel free to call in and air his views, but try to keep it civil and mature. Sorry, let me open up for allow for ventilation. So I'm sorry, it has to be a bit noisy. I'm broadcasting from my shop, so there's a road here. So you'll be hearing this noise coming from engines. So my dear, even today I'm opening up the line. Let's discuss what is actually going on. Sowore was arrested. He was granted bail and got arrested again. Now we listen to the PPRO, the policeman who was addressing people on why Sowore was arrested in the first place. He stressed that Sowore, that all the people they arrested in their own statement, that all of them are pointing at Sowore, saying that he is the one that planned and initiated the whole things of this Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu protest. So for the fact that all fingers were pointing towards him, So they have no choice than to go and arrest him. So that's why they got him arrested. Now, everything sorted by the court, granting them bail. We don't know when they will appear in court. I think on Monday they will have to appear in court. But now that Sowore is now arrested again, nobody knows his fate now. Will he be able to appear in court on that very day? What happens when you fail to appear in court the very day you are requested or you are demanded to appear in court, but you are unable to appear for the fact that you got arrested over allegations or any other thing you committed? Will the court grant you a permission or what? I don't know, but the way everything is playing out, I want us to look at Sowore. In the last 2 weeks or 1 week now, Sowore has been making headlines. Sowore has been there, you know, from one court case to another. He's an activist, a human rights activist, and then a journalist, if you ask me. So this man has been on the news. He's been in and out of police stations, courts, and all that. So what kind of life is this? I think it calls for concern. The federal government of Nigeria is not really doing well, making people heroes overnight over things that are not there. I don't see all these things these people are agitating for, that this government is now arresting everybody that speaks out. I see that is as a failure from the part of the government. The government has failed. And when people come out to speak, to say, okay, what the government is doing is not okay, this and that, and the next thing government will do, government will not come to engage them through their agencies or whatever to prove that these people are not getting it right. So everything is just wrong, and you are not allowed to say it out. So once you speak out, you have a problem. The people who we now talk about, I'm still on Sowore. Sowore will tell you the first time he started this activism, or when he started a protest of a thing coming against the federal government. He cited 1993 during the MKO and the Babangida issue. After that, he talked about the time of Abacha and all that. As a human rights activist, is okay, you have to be making headlines always. We like that. So we are only looking at the part of the federal government. It's only federal government that makes people like this relevant, and makes them heroes, make them become important figures. What are they fighting for? It's because of the way government is handling the issues of the people. So government is not doing it right. That's why people are against it. This recent one is as a result of holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for so long, after 4 years. And now, what prompted this guy to start this protest was because the president have to give nod to free some people who were convicted, people that committed atrocities and crimes here, that got convicted, sentenced, and now they are serving their jail term. You now have to say, okay, let them go. But this very one, you still find it difficult. Imagine if the president of Nigeria says, well, I will give my executive consent to this. Now let's watch it. Now hand him over to someone. Let that person stand in shorty for him, pending when this case will end. But whatever, you can quash it and end the matter, and give a directive order that this and this should not happen, and this and that. And again, federal government should stop running away from reality. The reality on the ground is that when the people of certain people that come from a certain part of the country, when they start asking for something, just listen to them. Issue of Niger Delta militants, it was there throughout the first, since we got this the democratic dispensation from 1999, it has been oil this, oil that, oil this, oil that, Niger Delta militant. But finally it ended when they created their own commission, Niger Delta Commission or something. So a development commission, NDDC. So everything calmed down a bit. And then the president had to go there. He went there himself. He engaged them. They talked. And then there was an agreement. Government now stood upon the agreement. And these people also felt, okay, it's fine. Since you have obeyed our agreement, we're okay. And today, we're no longer having issues there. We see Tompolo and all those people, the way they move about in convoy with expensive cars, showing you that government is with them. Same thing is applicable to the other ones. Now, when it comes to the issue of Southeast, why not engage? If the people cried out for referendum, and you know very well that it's not even included in your constitution, you can still explain to them, this thing is not in our constitution. We are not going to negotiate. Make it a topic, because this thing is causing problem in the country. As long as Southeast is concerned, we know that there are people from other regions that resides here and carry out their daily activities here. Most of the things they do all their life is here. And all these things are still affecting everyone, not only people from here. The people that are not from here, who lives here, they are still facing the same issues. So it calls for the president to sit down and address this issue. I am going to meet with their leaders. I am going to talk to them. Then you come out as a father, which you are. You call them and speak to them in a manner that whoever hears it will say, well, it is fair and square. Sometimes you hold a meeting and at the end of the day you are unable to have an agreement. You can still dismiss and go to reconvene again at the appropriate time, at least for the two parties to go and, check out themselves and see which one will benefit them. Okay, you meet us halfway, let's just do this. That is how it should be. A president cannot just say, you just keep mute over the issue, and you see that everywhere is burning up. And when somebody comes out to protest over your inability to keep things or make things right, you come at that person, you use your police to arrest him. So how long are we going to continue living like this? That whoever speaks out, and then you talk about freedom. You even want to interfere in another man's affair. Remember what happened in Burkina Faso? And these people, when they looked at Nigeria, who is supposed to be a big brother, who is supposed to be playing that fatherly role in West Africa, they are just not there. You are after ECOWAS, but you don't know what is happening here. Then these people, as a result of Nigerian government inability to stand and do what is right, these people broke out of West African Summit, ECOWAS, and formed their own Sahel Alliance, whatever. You see, you keep losing. You keep losing. Now that they are no longer in this block, if any Boko Haram, if any of these organizations, ISWAP and whatever, tries to step their feet in that region, in that their block, they will hear it. And you can't say, let's go to ECOWAS court, this, that. No. So all the efforts Tinubu as a president made to bring these people back, it was futile, because they looked at him. They couldn't see any integrity. You can't even curb what is happening in your land. That all these terrorists will come and do whatever they like in Abuja, in the barracks, and go scot-free. Many things are happening. Nothing is happening. Every day you hear that Nigerian army was ambushed in some part of, if it's not Katsina, it will be in Zamfara. If it's not Zamfara, it will be in Kebbi. If it's not there, it's in Maiduguri. It's in Katsina. Just all these stories. Nigerian soldiers keep getting ambushed. Every now and then they were ambushed, and we lost couples of them. They keep dying in scores. They keep dying just because they were ambushed. You ask yourself, what went wrong? Is this not same soldiers, those Nigerian soldiers that we used to hear about? These are the people that went for ECOMOG, the Samuel Doe Liberia issue. They went to Sierra Leone and so many other peacekeeping missions that they have engaged in. They came out and people praised them. They know that these people, they are wonderful, they are awesome, they are strong, they are everything. But today, what happened? You see, it's all about politics, dead politics. People have interest in what is happening. And the more Nigeria keeps getting bad, the more some people keep getting riches. They get themselves enriched with all these things happening here. Somebody volunteered to like to be the middleman between the bandits and federal government, and they didn't see anything wrong with that. It was a free one. Shei Gumi or Gumi will always intercede for the bandits. At a point, he was even fighting for them to have their own commission. It's not wrong. But down here in Southeast, when you make your own demands, it turns out that the whole world will be on top of you. It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense. We are just managing ourselves in this country. Average man from Southeast doesn't even care about these whole things. All he wants is just allow him that freedom to move about his business. But when it's not favoring us, when we need something that will help us, we speak out. We need this thing. Nobody's listening to us. Now, let me quickly take you to what I heard. No, we are not talking of the terrorists now. We have our demands here. Before this whole problem began, what Mazen Nandikano was actually asking for was referendum. Let's be honest here, okay? The first thing he started with was give us referendum. And as a normal human being, I don't see anything wrong with referendum. Do you get? If people are feeling unsafe in their country, when some people are saying we are not getting treated equally like others, it calls for concern. Since we are not getting equally treated, what becomes of us? Are you not going to speak out? So if we must continue, remember that we were coming from 1914. As far as it goes, it started from 1914, our problem. So for us to come together, it is not by divine will of God. No, it was by selfish and greed of a white man, of the British. They bought it over. It was a registered company. They bought it over, and British took over. Now they brought us together in 1914. If not for 19, Hausa and Igbo man cannot be here dragging anything. Hausa have no reason to hate Igbo man, neither will Igbo man. You know, try that. We have people living across, people from Benin Republic. We don't have problem with them. People from Ghana, we don't have problem with them. So I don't see any reason why I'll have problem with a Fulani or Hausa man, so long you maintain your lane. So if they are on their own enclave and we are here, we can do things. If we want to intermarry, it's up to us. But forcing us together, we bear it because we knew how long it was going to last, for one whole 100 years. After 100 years, we can all go our separate ways, which lasted till 2014, and Nigeria became an expired state. Now, what do we have to do? We could have come together and find a way forward if we must be together. That is the issue. So now you don't want people to know that Nigeria expired in 2014. If there are other things you wanted us to know, it's not going to be taught us with iron fist. We have schools scattered everywhere. You can teach it there so that the young ones will know. Telling us that Nigerians' unity is non-negotiable. It's not true. Nobody negotiated to be with Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, Kanuri, There was no agreement. There was no agreement that we must stay together. Such agreement was not entered in any book in life. That all the component groups that made up Nigeria came together and append their signature that they will stay together forever. That is non-negotiable. It's not true. So it all came to an end in 2014. Still keeping us together today is just you taking chances. And when you try to clamp down on people, think twice. Whoever, if it's British that is running this government, let's take this message to them and tell them that the agreement or whatever they said or they entered into with whoever, be it United Nations or wherever, that it ended in 2014. So when Nnamdi Kanu came out, he wasn't asking for anybody's head. He wasn't asking for, tearing the country apart. He only said, give us referendum. So that people will decide for themselves if they want to continue in this country. You can even, do you know that if that referendum was carried out, don't be surprised that everybody will come to agreement. Let's stay together, but this is how we share our things. This is how it's going to be. This is the government we are going to practice. If it's federalism, let it be federalism. If it's going to be a regional government, let it be a regional government. We'll have that agreement. All these things are telling us of 1960, 1963, this, that. All those things are things of the past. It has expired. We should be operating a better and vibrant one now because we are living now. The kind of things you drafted in the Constitution of 1963 was whatever that could suit the situation of things and the economy we had then, not the way it is now. Why it's not working out now is that we have come a long way. The challenges we are facing today is what we should be looking into. We've been relying on the things that was then, like oil. We no longer give our attentions to some other places like palm produce, that's palm oil. When they keep schooling us about Malaysia coming here to pick some palm nuts, they go over there, planted it, and today is now a major source of their economy. So, and we have it here. Why is government not looking that way? Why is government not looking that way? If government had looked that way, it would have helped us. Up until today, government still allow people to be importing rice into the country instead of putting money into agriculture and protecting them so that we can produce more food, enough for us to export to other countries so that our economy will be stronger. We are not looking into the constitution where it allows for all these things. Without agriculture, we are not going anywhere. We keep buying and buying and buying. So whatever money that comes your way, you will spend it buying foodstuffs. Government is not encouraging the farmers. You see that? That's why the foodstuff prices skyrocketed. All these things we are importing into this country, like tomatoes, it's not necessary. We should be, having all these things here. These are the things we are supposed to be looking into, push them out. But government is not doing it. And somebody is telling you, for the fact that you guys are not seeing these whole things, can we just do it this way? You don't want to listen. We no longer live in the 60s when you operated that 1963 constitution. We are no longer in the 70s. Neither are we in the 80s or 90s. Let that constitution be revisited. You touch it, talk about it, amend it again. Amend it. That's the only way we can move forward. There are so many things holding people down. Obasanjo came out to tell us how he reached out to Dangote and discussed cement production with him and all this and that. After saying those things, you begin to wonder the kind of brains the people that are called our leaders are exhibiting, what they have here. You monopolized it. Now, how many years later, it still stands in that way? And you can see that it's not okay for the people. It's not okay. You should have slackened it down immediately after that. You allowed it and finished your first and second tenure. Another president has come and spent 6 years and left. After another one spent 3 years. Another one came and spent 8 years. And another one came again, he's still in his second year or third. And the whole thing is still standing that way. You could see that Nigeria is not doing well. The country is sick. Using policemen to intimidate people, using policemen to silence people will not help. That's how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case got bloated. Had it been that government responded then over this referendum of a thing, okay, let's have referendum. Let's have it. Let's have it. After all, government conducts census. When it's time for census, everybody comes together. You do the census. You sponsor the people, your principals and everybody, the workers, staff, the people. You make logistics for them, and they come and count us. They come back with their figures. You enter it. The same way you reach out to people. The same way you campaign, even seeking for votes to the grassroots, to every corner of the country. That's how you should be reaching out to people also. When it comes to this referendum, let people decide. Let them speak their mind. We are not comfortable. Why? They will tell you why. What do you want us to do? Then you say that is the meaning of democracy. Democracy is not you sitting in Abuja threatening people or silencing the voice of the people. No, you are not a good leader. A good leader is that one that listens. A good leader is the one that reaches out to people, the one that has connection to his people. Today you see people who are living in Abuja. You live in Abuja, but this is where you are leading your people. A leader that is not residing in the area where he lives, you now plant people to feed you back. What do you think they will tell you? These people will never give you an accurate report because they will want to feed from this system. That's how corruption ate deep into our system. If you want this thing to be approved, come and see me. If you want this thing to be signed, come and see me. You start spending money on these people he employed. Instead of him to come and sit in his office so that people can reach to him direct, he now went and acquired aides. And those aides, those his PAs and whatever, these are the people who demands a lot from us, that we cannot get to this place until we have gone through them. You must pass envelope. Even police officer is expecting you to drop 1 million naira or 500,000 before DPO can stand up for your case. In an area where they are having constant land disputes, so the police, the DPO in that area automatically will become rich overnight. That's how it has been. You see these communities having land issues. It's the only thing enriching these DPOs. You see, you come, you give him so that he will be on your side. This one will come and give him so that he'll be on his side. This is how they keep coming and going. So how do I tell my representative what I'm going through? My representative is not here. I will have to go to his PA to report my matter to him. And the PA, the moment you are leaving, he dumps the report. He just dump it somewhere because you didn't give him money. And we've been living like this. Then a certain set of people says they are sick and tired of this situation. They are sick and tired of the way you are running this government or the system entirely. He is not comfortable with it. Let's see how we can fix it up. That's the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the people that says that they saw me or they had me supporting him, I actually was supporting him when he was asking for this referendum, stating his facts clear like this. And for me now, I don't even see anything wrong with somebody asking for a referendum. It's not a wrong one. It's not a wrong call. It's up to you as the government to address these people. Address the matter. This matter seeks your opinion. This matter is on your table. Deal with it. Don't sidestep it. Don't run away from it. If you keep running away from it, the thing will keep getting bigger. It's just like sweeping all these things under the carpet. You don't know you are growing a monster. A matter of sovereignty is not something you treat this way. If you know you want to keep Nigeria united as one, then you must first of all break the chains of tribalism. You can't tell me you don't know about this. Tribalism is rift in Nigeria. Omo Igbo, onye Yoruba, onye Femman, Nyamiri, Aboki. You see, there's a way we see each other here. For me, I would have loved to see Nigeria together if the government was getting it right. There's nothing wrong with us even practicing this confederation. I think that's the best thing that will happen to this Nigeria. We can be together as one big entity, right? As long as we have equal representation. Any region that has 5 states, make it 6. Or make it 7. Because 1 is already 7. Carve out 2. Carve out 2 from the one that was 5. Carve out 2, make it 7. The ones that are 6, make it 7. We are growing. Yes, we are growing. I know that once it's 7 like that, it will be difficult for federal government to cater for. That's why federal government needs to step away. Stay in the middle. Let these people bring their taxes to you. Don't be the one paying them. That's what it should be. Allow them to manage their resources. Those ones that doesn't have, these ones will be helping them. Yes, help them so they can develop. Check how many years now we've been practicing this democracy. It's not helping. This federalism. Is it helping? Let us practice that one, which will make every region to sit up, manage your resources. If you have iron ore, find a way, bring other companies, bring investors to make something out of your iron ore. If you have groundnut, then go about and do it. The oil you export from groundnut is enough for you to even build your this thing. The ones that have a rich land in agriculture, let them focus on it, spend money, invest money there, and see what they come up with. Those ones that have oil, very soon now oil will be out of. But if you have gas or whatever you have, use it wisely. Grow your economy. All these ones who feel they can eat the money, don't worry about who will steal the money. But let's practice it and see. If it didn't favor Nigeria, then we can go back. Let's try something new. You can't just be afraid. What are you scared of? If you look around, you see other countries are doing it and they're surviving. We've been practicing this one, owing debt here and there. We keep borrowing. We borrow from here, we borrow from here. And the life is not getting better. Every youth in Nigeria is having issues. And now you're making everything look like those ones who are saying it are bad people. They are not bad people. They are complaining, and it's government that should listen to them. You went and arrested Sowore. Even to arrest Sowore will not still stabilize the country. Making Nnamdi Kanu to suffer for years will not still make the country governable. Everything is upside down. It's because of the system. The system is sick. Wise people will come together. And every day we keep losing those ones who are supposed to talk sense into these ones. They are dying and going. Those respected icons we have, where are they? The other day, National Theatre, Lagos, was renamed. And since that happened, what have we seen? That person whose name it was named after, what is he to Nigerians? What is he to Nigerians? Look at the kind of person they found worthy to give such thing on his name, to keep it in his name. Nigeria, eh? Nigeria. Tribalism. You talk about tribalism, you still talk nepotism. It's killing us. Okay. What's this guy's name? Cubana chief priest. Cubana chief priest was seen in the video alongside Davido having a conversation with French president Emmanuel Macron. And Emmanuel Macron was so, like a very simple guy. And Cubana chief priest could not even look him in the face. Listen, I want to make out something here. He was all full of respect and this and that. That loyalty, a white man doesn't understand that loyalty. He prefer you look him in the eyes, shake hands with him. Look at Trump. When Trump wants to shake you, he shakes you like, look at me, I'm a man like you. You know, stuff like that. A Cubana chief priest, I saw him very humble. And now I see the video playing a big brother. The video introduced even his wife. This is my wife. That guy is a real man. When you talk tribalism, he doesn't understand that language. He's man of the people. Very, very proud of his wife. And his wife is an Igbo girl. He himself is a Yoruba guy. I've never heard from him use some kind of terminology that tells you that I don't have anything with these people. That's how Nigeria should be. That's how this country should be. After all, if you come to Southeast, you see so many Hausa ladies. Those Hausa ladies, they speak Igbo fluently because they are married to Igbo guys. Most Igbo guys that lives in the north, they married from there. Some are not really Hausa, some are Kanuri, some are Nupe, some are, you know, from different places. Our people are getting married from there, right? Okay. Now, when I saw Cubana chief priest in that video, playing that, you know, he was that humble and whatever. What I'm picking out of it, I saw a president that is free with everybody. When I saw that president, I didn't see any bodyguard or escorts, no DSS, no SSS, because this DSS, it started with SSS, then ended up with DSS. We didn't see all those mean-looking faces around him. He was a simple man. Everybody was free. That's how it should be. When Tinubu is going somewhere, security everywhere. Who are you securing him from? Do you think we want to buy him? Nobody wants him buyed. All these things, it shows you are not a good person. If you're a good leader, you'll be open to your people. Your people will reach out to you. See this one, he's a free person. Our politicians must learn. If you travel abroad, when you travel abroad, you see that most of these people, they are the ones campaigning for themselves. They will stand on the street, put a banner, vote for me. You see who you are voting for. If you have a question, you ask him, dear, if you want to contribute to anything to his success, dear, one-on-one. It's even people that finances their campaigns. But here, the reverse is the case. So you see that Nigeria is sick. Everything is upside down. This white man that met with Davido, the president of France, and a few days ago, the former president, Sarkozy, he was convicted and sentenced to 5 years in jail. Over how much? I think it was 35,000 pounds or whatever. You know, or 350,000, thereabout. Just a little money. But here in Nigeria, a certain governor could not account for 80-point-something billion naira. And people are still respecting him, bowing to him. And the president sitting there today have not done anything about it. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, you don't want to talk about it as if he's the one destroying Nigeria. He wasn't there when Snake swallowed that money. And he didn't stop anybody from going after that snake. He wasn't there when Monkey made away with a huge amount of money. And he did not play any part in stopping people from investigating and getting that monkey or python arrested. He wasn't the one. Many things has happened here in this country. We watched it happen. We know about it. And nobody is held accountable for it. But you're only holding this man. And people are telling you that this is witch hunting. That it has become a tribal stuff. And if you're a good man, That word alone is enough for you to say, you know what, I'm going to release this man, so it doesn't look like he's now a tribal thing, you know. And the other day, Tinubu came to Imo State. What I saw wasn't what I was expected. I wasn't expecting all the people of Imo State to come out, even people from Abia State, to come there and tender this thing before him. He could see the crowd. Let him see the crowd and see people who are demanding and what actually they are demanding. Let them go and meet him there. But I didn't see that. In a case like this, sometimes you see that the military, the soldiers or whatever, will go and block down from yonder so that you don't come close to disrupt things. Now what happened? We see somebody making a video saying that the people who appeared in court to fly that Nnamdi Kanu must be prosecuted. They don't want to hear any other thing apart from let him face trial. What? They said that those people were paid 1.5. That's 1,500 each. That's the country we are in. During the last elections, we saw people having issues over money that they paid. When Tinubu was campaigning, we saw the bishops he hired, those ones that came as bishops. They later started having problems over payment, the money they were promised. You see how the country is going. I don't see Mazin Nnamdi Kanu featuring in all these stuffs I'm mentioning now. He's not responsible for all these things, and neither was all these things mentioned in the allegations he's facing. They never included it in all the allegations which they presented in the court. So all these things that's happening, who do we hold accountable for all these things? You go to the NMPC in the oil sector, you begin to hear so many stories. The kind of money, okay, this is Emefiele, what, where has it ended? Where has it ended? All the kind of stories we hear in this country. Okay, all these people with drugs that they are getting, that are getting nabbed every day in the airport. I hope it's Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that is aiding all those things. So if you want to make your country right, you start from the root of it, because the country is rotten. Show me one sector in Nigeria that people will say, no, there is no corruption in that. There was a time when they said that NAFDAC was pure. There was a time when they tell you that, you see, road safety, that their work or their job is 100. Gone are those days. Gone are those days. Do you ever think that going to sleep in the police station, that why did they tell us that bail is free? Is it free? It's not. You are the one that came to lay a report. After everything, they will tell you to give them money to buy fuel. They don't have fuel. Imagine. Huh? That is a lame campaign now, a lame campaign strategy, luring people to vote you with money. Any government official that was seen promising people money to vote for him, then that person should be arrested too. When they see any government of any political office holder that is campaigning, trying to lure people to him because of money, that is corruption. Be you a sitting governor, you should be arrested and tried for that. Don't you know you can be prosecuted for that? Oh. You say you didn't call like this. Which Unko? Is it Unko Okija where? It's Well Global Services. Which Unko are you in? Is it Unko Okija Benna? Okay, let's take this comment from Chico Mille. It says, our leaders from Southeast should be held accountable. Let's learn to hold all our leaders accountable and stop blaming federal government and slow down on this victim mentality. And then he continues, he says, Tinubu has not denied any of us. Okay, he says, Tinubu has not denied any of our Southeast governors the monthly allocation. Neither have we heard that any of our National Assembly members from Southeast was denied constituency project by Tinubu. Instead, BAT regime has increased our constituency project funds. So why call BAT and leave our leaders? We are not victim of BAT, but victim of our own leaders and representatives. So now, all those people that Tinubu released, their crimes, where did they commit it? They should have left it for their governors to handle it, or the government of their states to handle it. So why did he have to interfere? Didn't Nnamdi Kanu commit all these things that was leveled against him? Where did he commit it? Where did he commit it? So there's a role of a president in a country. Once you are the leader, any sector that is ailing is up to you. You must stand up and get it fixed, because you are the one leading this country. Everything starts and ends on your feet. So whether he's giving them this money or giving them that is not our issue here. Why still hold him? Why is he still there? If you want to release everybody, release everybody. Are we okay with that? With what he did? You just release people. Those drug cartels, what do you think they will do when they come out? They will continue from where they stopped. By now, they've made friends. Okay. You say you are speaking strictly in terms of development and infrastructure. Okay. We know that in every state, the federal government has a role to play in every state, because they have their properties in every state. So in the Southeast, which development project has federal government embarked on? Or it was coming from the rep members? Why is federal government not checking to see whether these representatives are actually doing what they're supposed to do? What are the ministers doing there? We have Minister of Works. Look at the road in Southeast. Who do we hold accountable? How do we hold him accountable? Because he's not working for the state. He's working for the federal government. So to call the minister is equal to calling the president. Show me that federal ministry in Anambra that is working. How many parastatals of federal government is found in Southeast? So let's face it. If you want all these things to happen, you have to kill the corruption. Kill it. Kwata kwata. Ada Akusimba. You're watching from Umu here, Kija. Wow. Hey. That's my sister. That's my sister there. So that's that anyway. So I don't see why federal government should be shying away from the reality. The reality is that Nigeria has expired in 2014, and it's a fact. Nigerians should come together, sit down, and discuss a way forward. What kind of government do we want to practice? We are crying for democracy. Even now, I think that the military regime favored Nigerians more than this. Huh? He asked for review. For having mentioned them. Whether, as long as he has mentioned them, nothing to review there. Nothing to review there. To review what? Did they just come to court and they got convicted? They stood trial. Some of them, their trial lasted for over 6 months or 1 year. You were unable to prove yourself and you got convicted. Now it says review. Review what? To see how their judgment was carried out, right? So those are the most important people in the country. What about the downtrodden? What about those ones who committed nothing? But they're just there because of intimidation. Why is he not looking into their case files? Why these people? Of what importance are these people now? Of what importance? A drug lord. You want to look into his case to the point that he's looking into the matter or into the case file of over 52% of the number of them, 170 something people. Think about it now. Think about it. It's not right. It's not right. I can't see any federal offices here. If you have any development plan, you will call your ministers. You call the governors. Tell them what you want. You are just giving them money without checking what they are doing with that money. Is it? You give them money for constituency this and that. Why have we not conducted local government elections in some places after all that? Why is the money not getting to them directly? Is it up to you to check? Follow it up. I think the Nigerian problem is beyond Mazen Nandikan. Nigeria really have to tackle their problem. They need to. If Nigeria must accommodate those people who doesn't have a place, that are trying to overrun people's community, rename them. What have you done over those people who are displaced? How long are they going to stay in IDP camp? In those IDP camp, how safe is it? What are they eating? How are they being taken care of? Huh? This thing is not something somebody will try to defend. What are you defending? The government is weak. If you think of the military, when the military were there, everywhere was fine. The corruption wasn't as it is now. Even if you are taking out money there, you do it with caution, with extreme caution, because you know fully well that any day you got convicted, you are facing a firing squad. That is how it was in Nigeria. So people were not this wicked. For you to sit on a constituency project money, you collected that money. Sometimes you see them on road construction. They will come out with one old caterpillar, a grader. This one will be doing this one will be doing that. Before you know it, they will just leave one there. That one will stay there for 3 years. That project will be abandoned for 3 years until another regime comes in. And when they come, they won't just go and review it and force those who arrest them to come and continue the job. Once that regime is out of office, that's all. Is that how we grow? Where are we going with such mentality? So it's up to federal government to do something. Tinubu in question, he is the president and he should know what to do. If he's unable to do it, that means that his government failed. And when government fails, they begin to look for whom to blame. That's how this Mazen Nandekano's issue comes about. You went as far as Kenya to go drag him back to the country, citing he's the one doing this and that. Is Southeast more important in Nigeria than any other region? Why was it happening in Northeast? Nobody was arrested. It was happening in Northwest, nothing happened. It was happening in North Central, nothing happened. Even in the Southwest, nothing happened. But once it got here in Southeast, boom, Nigeria now cares about their unity. And then, man, let's think about it now. It's witch hunting. It's witch hunting. Now somebody came out to protest. Release this guy. Before then, you've gone to obtain a court injunction that you are restricting people from moving to this area. Why are you restricting people? You are supposed to give them police that will guide them so that they will walk in order. I've seen it in different countries. People are allowed to go there, but there will be police that will guide. Police will be there to guide them. We have mobile police. You roll out Mopol that day to guide people. People can sing with their placards. They just come and march past, carry their placards. It's demonstration, protesting. You protest. We don't like this thing. Camera will focus on you. You say your mind and they interview some other people. After that, then you guys will go. It's a peaceful protest. You don't restrict people. The money they use to service that place you are restricting them are still coming from them, taxpayers' money. You are restricting them for peaceful protests. It's not as if it's riot. Now you made arrest. You arrested some people, probably to warn them. And now you didn't even ask them to go. You didn't warn them and discharge them. You have to grant them bail of 500,000. What for? For protesting, you pay 500,000 just because they did not adhere to instructions that they should not go beyond this place. As if human beings are not there. When people are crying, you are not listening to their cries. Why is Nigeria so grounded? Why is activities not happening? You know why? The major thing Nigeria should have achieved in the past 10 years, they are busy talking nonsense. We have dams, but those dams are not receiving enough or adequate attention. We cannot boast of electricity. Even as I speak to you now, there's no electricity here now. We started with electricity, but halfway, the lights were gone. So none of this president could achieve it. And anybody that stands up to say, give us light, since you have failed, then you start asking for that person's arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, he asked of this thing. He asked you to give us constant electricity supply. Do you know that the people of Nigeria that I know are willing to pay for the electricity they used? If you are competent enough, why don't you make sure that there is meter in every household? So once you run out of this, you go and pay. The same way you recharge your DSTV, that's the same way you recharge your electricity. You can combine all of them together. Anyone you want to call it. I'm a Nigerian, so when things are not going right, I can still tell you. So I can be part of an activist. It's life. I can be a comedian. You can see me as a content creator. All these things works together for those who understand. But seriously, the country is heading for doom. It's already doomed, not heading for, because there's nothing left. There's nothing left. Hello. How are you?
She didn't come today.
Nah. She was asking you daddy to tell me so I can tell him.
No, not. I just came to greet her.
Oh, okay. How's business? Good. So it doesn't matter who is involved in the list. If our Igbo brothers are there, it suits them. I can't say because you are my Igbo brother for you not to face your warrant. You must face your warrant. After all, what you are facing, you deserve it. If you are a drug baron, you know fully well that one day somebody will catch you. You know that it will happen, but you are waiting for that day. And finally, the day came. So what do you expect us to do? To start crying? No. All the days, all the years you've been enjoying the process of what you're doing. What happened? Was I there enjoying the money with you? You were doing it. People were hailing you, calling you name, hailing you, eulogizing you here and there, dogu here and there. At the end of the day, now you are caught. You want me to start crying. I'm not going to cry for anybody. So what I'm against is this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, that somebody cannot protest. The ones that came out to protest, you have to arrest them. Where is the freedom? Where is the freedom? I lived in South Africa and I know what freedom means. The thing is that they were abused. A lot happened to them. And when that freedom came finally, they could sit now and say, yo, is this what freedom is like? Like they could enter Johannesburg city freely now, not going in there with a pass that authorizes you to leave this city once it's 3:45. If you are there and it's 4 o'clock, you will not be able to go back again. You got arrested. And then they will subject you to community, what do they call it? Community service. Or you are liable to a fine. Or you face some kind of stiff penalties. Now, the way they carry out their things, like when you want to protest, you go to the police station, you tell them beforehand, give them information of what you want to do, so that you will arrange with them how they can guide you that day. On that very day, they will make their men available, some with their motorbikes, some with their cars and everything, to come and guide you. If it requires, a horse will be there. You see horses, policemen on horse, policemen in their cars, policemen in their on their bike. So they will be guiding the people, no matter the number, and people will walk, march through the streets, in a very orderly manner. You see it, and they will come dressed in a certain attire. You know that this is a movement. Like this Freemason in Nandekana. You see everybody wearing it. Now, your political party can still be there. Let's say you are from this political wing. Let's say you are an APC and you support what they are doing. You can still wear that your APC and protest. Government is government, and the people are the people. Stand up for the people, no matter your party. That's why I was saying yesterday in my program that opposition parties in Nigeria are dead. They don't know their left from their right. They don't even know what it means to be an opposition. Who says Nigeria never fought a war? Nigeria has been fighting too. You know how many wars that was fought here? A lot. So in the issue of South Africa, it wasn't actually a war. They were under oppression and their lands were occupied. And it was an apartheid regime, just as we saw it in Israel. That's what the black South Africans were going through. All other components, their tribes there, they are of different tribes there, and they are all facing the same persecution. Some people even ran away. They went to settle in Zimbabwe. Some people went as far as Nigeria. They came here and settled. And so many of them scattered everywhere. The remaining ones who couldn't go out were there facing the white people. They tell you where to stop, where not to go, and the kind of restaurants where you go and where not to. You see, all these things, they tell you, they suppress you. Anytime you try to. So that same thing is what is playing out here. And somebody who knows the value of freedom is advocating for that freedom, and you want him arrested. You are arresting Sowore because he's asking of freedom, and you arrested Mazi Nandekano for asking for freedom. Man, what is happening? What kind of society is this? What kind of society is this? Taxation everywhere. People are paying huge and heavily. Carry keke kita, you will be paying. In some certain areas, before you cross to that side, they will bill you how much you pay. Everything is upside down in the country. Why is fuel price still there? Nobody is crashing it. Not even VDM trying to crash the price of petroleum products. Even our own foodstuffs, the prices are up there. Nobody is fighting to crash it. If you come out now and talk about it now, government will come against you. And you want to stage a protest against government will even increase their forces on you. Communities cannot even speak out now. And you can't see government presence. Then your governor that is close to you, you speak against your governor. Even your own brothers will come against you because they feel they belong to that party. Threatening people here and there. Nobody is free in the country. That's why in our own state, the governor wants to lure everybody to join his party. In our country, the president wants every political party to step down and join his own. So that nobody will stand against you. Our own trade union, I don't even know what they are doing. Then the what do you call it? Workers union. What do you call it? Workers union is what? Labor. Yes. The labor. Today they will say that they are embarking on nationwide strike. You think it's true? They will tell government and give them 72 hours. On the night, you see Labour president come out to tell you that they are calling off their planned protest. that this current and the previous president of that labor, if you check how many times they boycotted their already hatched plans because of midnight agreement they had. This is how it started. Even when they talked about the minimum wage stuff, that is how the matter was handled. They will call you, bribe you, do whatever, you go silent again. But anyone that says no, I will not go silent until my demand is met, they tag you a terrorist. You become a threat to them. So when you see people now talking about Mazen Nandekano, actually when he started, what he was demanding wasn't something that is too, it wasn't too difficult for government to grant. Have listened to him, or government should have called for referendum so that this matter will be settled once and for all. From 1970 to date, it's still been a cold war against the Southeasterners. The war has never ended, and every Nigerian knows about this. The war has never ended. If it has ended, why not run an all-inclusive government? Why are Igbos not participating fully? Don't tell us about the people that came there. When any time government is rolling out plans, in which areas have they included the Igbos? It's not about who represents us or who goes to the House of Assembly. What are they going there for? They go and come back. Everything remains the same. If not for individual prowess, Southeast would have been like a dead zone, because that's their wish for it. People that have to run, go somewhere, go there and work all their life, every day of their life, they're working. By the time it's like they're getting stable. You come back here to erect all these buildings they're seeing today. You just have a few years to live and you die and go. Those houses are still there. You see fine houses. Where are the people that build these houses? They are not there. Because of the untold hardship in the land. Even people that are asking for money from you alone are enough to put you away from here. Every morning, people will come to your house. They don't know your stand. You wake up in the morning to see that over 15 people are sitting waiting for you. And all these people sitting here are not coming here for business. They are coming here to ask for one favor or the other. You see that life is not easy here. You want to go and confront your local government chairman or the member representing your constituency. You can access him. Security everywhere. You only come to his house when you are rich, and you could see that the person coming to his house has a convoy too following him. Then when you come, you are not discussing the way forward of this community now. You are discussing a possible way you can get a contract from the government, because the more money you get, the more you want to get. Now you are not seeing the plight of your people. You live every day of your life in Abuja. You are not connected to the land where you came from. You are not connected to the people that you say you are representing. And somebody says, okay, I'm going to stand up to this and mobilize people. Let's stand and say, so let's speak out so that people will have. Then what you do? You send police to go and arrest those people. You label them with bad names so that you can now drive home your point. What stupid point? Nandi cannot this, Nandi that. You couldn't even convict him. What a shame that federal government of Nigeria, almighty federal government, couldn't pin one man down with a fact. Which kind of thing be that? Over 4 years, a country like Nigeria, no feet. It's a shame. It's a shame, as big as Nigerian government is. 2 presidents sitting on one case. Muhammadu Buhari retired, dead and gone. He started with all these things. He couldn't finish what he started. Tinubu came now. He's running away from the matter. You don't want to talk about confab. You don't want to talk about restructuring. You don't want to talk about referendum. What do you want to talk about? Is he sharing money to governors? You increase this, you increase that, yet you are borrowing. What's the essence of borrowing when you are increasing all these things? Why not stop borrowing? Let them work with what they have already. They can't work with what they have. You must go and borrow. You borrow, you start sharing to them. Are you making them to stand up for themselves, or you are making them to become more lame? What are they doing with all those money? Where are they investing it? Or you just give them money, they lavish it here and there, tell you they are building roads. Is it only about roads? What are they putting in place that in the next 5 years, people will be benefiting from it? We know that, yes, it was from the proceeds from that government then, because that government there was giving them enough money and they were able to do this and that. Today we are enjoying it. We are not seeing such things. I don't see the essence of you borrowing or you are increasing this for them. All the money increased so far, we can't see the effect. We can't. That if Soludo, for example, now as the governor of Anambra State, he ceases to be in the office in this tenure, what is there that will sustain us in the next 4 years? Another one will come in now, he start afresh and tell you, when I came into power, the only money I saw there is this and that. When Soludo went there, he said that the money he saw in office, I think it was 200 million or what, a little money, or 250 million, the way he said it then. He wants us to see that, say money no day, make una no blame me. And he said he wasn't going to borrow. He just want to work with what he has here. But he's not making us to see that he has more than enough. We are having that 13% derivation in oil sector because Nigeria is an oil producing state. That 13% alone is something. And the federal allocation that comes, the security vote and the IGR, all these things are enough for us to make a significant step, to take a significant step that somebody somewhere will be like, yo, under 4 years, see transformation, man. That man really has something upstairs. It's not about bashing people. That is not a good sign of legacy. Your time is coming to an end in the next month. Looking back to all the years you spent in office and what we have achieved as a state. We borrow less. We didn't borrow. Yes, fine. I've seen businessmen who succeeded without borrowing, without even taking on credit. Yeah, they succeeded. It's the way you apply your management skills that speaks for you. I can get investors without even investing a dime in a project, and you see the project, you see it come alive. I didn't even invest anything. The only thing I invested there was my presence, my signature. You see things happen. Did we see it? Did we see it? There are things we are looking forward to seeing. Okay, we talked about. Now, if you haven't come to the east from Lagos before, you are missing out. Let me tell you something. Now, if you are coming from Lagos, getting to now that road they are constructing from Second Niger Bridge coming to Delta State, yeah, they are seriously on it now, because there from Ogwashi Junction coming to Asaba, you will see that they are now mounting the equipments are there now. They are working day and night or something now, because the bridge, there has to be a bridge there, the way they want to do the road. So now when you are going to the east, you don't need to come into Asaba before going there. You just have to go straight from that point. Now when you are using that Second Niger Bridge, and since that Second Niger Bridge came into use, you will see a significant drop of go slow on that former bridge. Go and check it out. Since we started using that bridge, you don't see go slow anymore on that bridge. Now, that is called development. Ask yourself, what is it going to cost Anambra State governor or government to join with federal government to have a bridge that will connect Asaba and Onitsha from inside here? Because it's this road connection that enhances business. We didn't see it. It's not going to cost anything. Go to Lagos, you see all these things scattered everywhere. It's not only federal government projects. Sometimes state takes such projects, put it there, and collect tax. Since my government likes taxation, and our own government cannot survive without taxation, don't you think that this is another good channel to improve people's lives? People can now commute. People can now transact easily through that channel that you just opened. And as a government that constructed this bridge, you put toll gate in the middle, or from your side, from your own end, you put a toll gate. These people can put there. If you want to use this particular road, you have to give us this. It is done. But they're sitting there. This one will come and stay and go without even embarking on one project that you be like, yo, if not for this person. So that is that anyway. That is the update that I come with this morning to make you see how things are for the time being. That Sowore has been rearrested after he was granted bail in the court. Alongside Aloy Ejimako, those ones are set free, but not really free. They were they were relieved on bail. So they took 500,000 naira bail on each of them. 500,000. So today Aloy Ejimako is out, maybe to go and prepare for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, even though Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has relieved all his team, all his legal team of their duties. But remember that when it happened, Aloy Ejimako was in the custody. So we are not sure if he's involved or not. If he's among those ones, their duties are no longer needed or their services are no longer needed, that means you just have to stay on the side and wait for his court case for violating the police order. These police that arrested Sowore are the same police Sowore was fighting for 2 months back or 3 months ago. Sowore was fighting for them. And today, they are the ones calling for his head. That is Nigeria for you. So thank you very much, my people. I want to draw the curtain here. Tell whoever that cares to hear. Share the videos to them. You can like. Let me love you and leave you now. As you can see, I'm in Ono Weibo fashion world. I want to say thanks to a brother who saw my videos the day I advertised my clothing, and he chose to pick. He bought 2 pairs of jeans from me. And you that is watching on Facebook, look at these clothes. If you like any you want to buy for your sister, for your wife, for your girlfriend, don't hesitate to call on me. I'm gonna give you at a very affordable price. But I'm not VDM anyway. But my price, I am out to crash the price of the price of clothing. So look at these jeans, it's up and down. You can get it for your girlfriend. I got a lot here. I got a lot here. If you want this combination of animal skin and lycra, I got it. And so many other stuff that I have over there. Anyone you like. I have ladies handbags, and I have ladies shoes and slippers over there. Even shoes for men, techies, and you look at jeans over there. So if you can find your choice, these face caps. I got face caps here, even papa's cap. I got here your pants, boxers. So whichever way you want it, reach out. If you're a pastor, your wife can wear this. You see, all these things are here for you. Look at that. We got a lot. You try and patronize us before I shut down. Shut down once again. So please patronize our business. You can buy for your wife. You can buy for your in-laws. Look at that cloth you see in there. If you want it, I'll give it to you. It's going for 65K. You see? This very one, you can get it. It's a decent wear. You see? Yeah. Or you can go for this. Look at it. You can go for it. Look at this. If you have a small, your girlfriend is slim, you have a slim girlfriend, you can get her this so that she can be showing off for you while she's in the house. She can be sexy for you. You see? You want this crazy stuff for your girlfriend? You want this crazy stuff for her? You can get it for her. Make her feel good. December is around the corner. Look at this. I got techies, I got shoes here for you. Okay? So whatever you want, try to reach out. Patronize our business. I am out here for business. Look at them here. So these are all I've got here. Thank you very much for your time. And the people on TikTok, let me still show you around. Let me show you around. Look here. So you can get this. Get this. This is what I was saying. See. Get it. And the colors of it. If your birthday is around the corner, for your birthday celebration, you may want this or you may need it. Yeah? You want to be sexy for your man. If you want to be sexy for your man, you need it. Look at this. Look at that palazzo there. Look at that gym. So whatever you want, I got ladies' handbags here. Ladies' handbags. Okay? They're all here. Ladies' handbags. So patronize us today. So you got a lot you can buy from us. Is what I'm saying. Crazy gym food, bro. Oh, take a look at this. This colors. You see that? Palazzo. Very nice. Very nice. So I got a lot to give you. Check us out. We have something nice for you. Very, very nice for you. We got jeans for men, for ladies, shoes. Yo. Look at this. You see that? You can come and patronize us. I have a lot to show you. You can come to us by Shop 21, Zuri Mall, Old Anwai Road, opposite Roban Stores, Asaba. That's where you can find us. Come and patronize us today. Let me love you guys and leave you. Of all these clothes that I've just showed you, if anyone enters your eye, you say you're not seeing it. Really? Yo. Okay. I hope you're seeing it from here now. Can you see it? So these clothes now, look at it. With all those stones shining. Look at this. This one on this mannequin. It's combined together. Look at all the stuff that I have here. So for my lady that said that she couldn't see when I was showing you, look at this plate. Can you see? Very decent. So this is what I'm talking of. If your birthday party is around the corner, if you want to show off somehow, this when you are slim-bodied, slender, you can have it. You can have it. So you can come today and patronize us or anytime you wish to. Look at the stores that I have. You can see? Here are the handbags, ladies' handbags. You can come and patronize us. I don't know what you wish to buy for your woman, for your mom, for your girlfriend, for your fiancé. Look at this. You want to show off for your man, to show off your body, to make him feel it all the time. You need stuff like this whenever you are around him. Okay? If you're a crazy type, you need it. Yeah, the slippers that you have. You got it there. You come and patronize. Shoes. What is going on here? Okay? Yeah, the crazy gifts. I have something. Okay, the palazzo. I have a lot to sell today. Come and patronize my company. This is not China Ross. This is no Wimo Ross. There Wimo Ross. Let me show you this shoe. Now come and pick it. This one is going for 120. Come and pick it. One time. It's going for 120. Look at this too. Can you see? Come and pick yours now. Are you a cyclist? This is for you. a lady can wear it, a guy can wear it unisex. You see that? Oh. So we are poised for business. All those fine ladies you find on TikTok, come and get it now. Come and get it, yeah? Come and get it. This is very well for you. Take a look. Take a look. Come and grab it, man. Come and grab it. Come and grab it. Okay? Come. Come and grab it. I'm here for you today. See that? Okay? This is one at the printing. See? So we are ready for business. If you are fashion conscious, look at this filler in this color. Get yourself a red t-shirt to adorn this, or a blue t-shirt. This filler will go very well. Right. So if you want it, it's here for you. Now look at this shoe. Let's see. Now come and grab it. Round. Okay? Come and get yours. You know that? You see that? This is a Timberland. The Timberland. Can you see that? Yeah. Come and grab it. Grab it. Cash it. All those big boys with big feet. Big boys with big feet. I got it for you here. This is it. You have it. Come and grab it, bro. Look at it. This is Adidas. Adidas. You see that? That was there now. You can use Ghana as 14. That's as 14. That is 48. So short slippers. Should I say with that was your gap. Go for this gap. You say they are one. You say they are everybody. You are just be for them. You can buy for you. You can buy for you. Or maybe you have to come out from working. You have to come out from that's not slippers. Can be good. Going to be out there. You cannot buy fair. That's the other hand. Alright? Thank you. Trouser can actually go to guys. I'm going to start at this trouser. More attention. Actually, go for this trouser. One in the trouser. May let's see you off for me. The trouser and for there. The mom, your kind of dress, you know. Mabuni boni book and more. Yeah, bro, trouser. Trouser and I got for 50,000. Can't you know? Oh, it's what a palazzo. And the aqua they had. Careful there. The aqua they had. Aye, okay for there. Hey, can go see the aqua so enough, yeah. Okay, hey, better I eat here. For that. You did 50,000. A bomb on a phone. And when black, and when white, yeah. The water. And when black, and when white, yeah. As they play, they show. About who look and to Balias. To Alias, you get to Maka. I'm with DJ in working. I need them both for them. How they boy in a book. I'm with DJ in the Ghanaian. Yana Khalifa Calibro, one aqua barrel, DJ in Oyiki gay. In aqua, for aqua. Carefully. Mbasi otu aka nsi chepụta dị akwa one guy kọọ ya sị m nna m ochepụtara ya akwa na ọ chọrọ ya ọ send ego ozugbo ekechikweli ya debere ya one side. So akwa m nwere ebe a I don't think na onwe onye ya afụ ya na nke ya ka ebe ya afụ ji na akwa efere ya akwa bụ na igolu onwe onye nwere ya ụmụ nwaanyị na-eyiye nke a kịta akwa ụmụ nwaanyị. O nwere akwa ọzọ m ga-egosi edere aka na Ladies Dragon ọgọdọ abụrụ ọgọdọ a na-afụ everywhere. Nwakwa efu ji na ọ for nwaanyị wọchị anya fere ya ije katara ọfụ onye yi ya na-arụ ọfa ncha bụ ife a na-agwa VDM na-amụ afịa m. O nwere afịa ị ga na-ere ọ bụrụ stọkụ ịma na onwe onye a ga-afụ ya na nke ya ọ bịakwa na-eme expect ka ị lee ya ife ele ndị ọzọ etu akwa ya dịkịta ebe eme expect ka igotie na-eme expect ka igotie ya 1 naira ịma na o nwere ihe o ji wee dị iche onweghị ndị ga-elu yi akwa ya n'ahụ mmadụ ama na-eni anya 2 times ka ekwe n'isi akwa iyi ma ọ bụrụ na o nwee onye na-eni anya. Lekwa nke a for ụmụ nwaanyị efere ya mechi mechi abụ nwunye gị goteli ya nwunye gị ka ọ were ya n'egori sitali ya nwunye gị ka ọ were ya n'egori na o deserve ya. So nwanne m ọ bụrụ na ị nene ma ọkwa na ị nwesịrị ike kpọọ m na fon onwe nke like sị m ma ọ mụ chedo kamera ka ịfụgasịa ife nwe so ka m gbaalụ gị designs nwe mgbaalụ gị designs ọ bụrụ ile kpọpụtasịala ife nwe ọ ka esi eme eleshi ebe Asia Italian shirt na-ese okwu yotago Italian shirt ọ bụrụ maịmaị fa ụmụ nwoke na ọ Christian Dior. onye mara ogolu ọ ebe anyị nọ onye mara ogolu so nwanne m ọ dịgonu ka ọ ga-adị efu nke m nwa anyị bugodo n'arụ ka efere ya na-enye ọzọ ọkpa anyị na-emechi ijiri eji na-efo mee nke folo efo na-eji ịma Naijiria na-eyuzu ya nke Naijiria ọ dịghị ka ebe a oyi na-atụgbu unu ndị nọ na we ọkwa ọtụbago unu oyi dị mana ọ tụkarị saịdị unu ngwa nọlụ na ọfụma na deghi Igbo eze ụmụ iyo